It's 21-16 halftime between Tampa Bay and Dallas. And at this point in time, it's a good game. But I was thinking about, during that game, about something I read in Sportico, or Sports Business Journal, depending on which time it was. It was in both of them. Did you know 29 out of the 30 teams in the NFL are cashless in their stadiums now? Cashless. They use Square. They have all these little platforms in the stadium. You can be able to, it's touchless. You can be able to order and they bring the food to you. No more lines. 29 out of 30. You know who the only one isn't? Chicago Bears. Soldier Field. That is right. Soldier Field. And why does this not surprise me? Because think about this. We have a fan base that will not let go of 40 years ago, or near 40 years. 1985. They won't let go of the 1985 Bears. The 1985 Bears won't let go of the 1985 Bears. They won't. It is, I mean, everybody goes on YouTube and keeps watching. They keep thinking, well, why can't we bring this kind of offense all the time? Or this kind of defense, the 46. Why can't we do it? And it's because everything is more advanced. Everything. And I'll go into that in a minute. But besides that, the stadium is junk. The turf is junk. Everything's junk. The uniforms. The third uniform is basically from 1944, original from 1944, 42 or 44 or something. And the fans love it because the Bears are like 6-0 in them, but that's not the point. Everyone has a new advanced look in this league. Their third uniform is a nice advanced look. Everybody, except Chicago. We're back to 1944 again. And why shouldn't we be shocked when you have a 100-year-old owner? Old dusty ashtray of an owner. Why shouldn't that be a surprise? And think about this year. They did draft. Give Nagy the one piece of credit he deserved. They drafted Justin Fields. But guess what? Doesn't have the right coach. Matt Nagy will ruin the guy. But even forgetting Nagy for 2 seconds, there's Andy Dalton, and that's the same old quarterback. Same old, boring, dusty quarterback. And that's what's happening right now. The same old, boring, dusty stuff. And see, they didn't have to be. Because they had Mitchell Trubisky for 4 years. And he could run the ball, and he could make plays on his feet. And that's what the NFL is now. Every bit of it is that. The NFL is run the ball. It is throw the ball. I mean, it is athletic quarterbacks. Tom Brady is it as far as the quarterback that we see now. And he even moves around a bit now. Everybody is different. Everybody's more exciting. Arizona's exciting. Dallas is exciting. Tampa Bay has a 44-year-old quarterback that's exciting. Everything is flashy and exciting and new. And the Bears still act old. Old. They still act old. It's constant. Same cruddy field. Same mindset. And why shouldn't it be when the fans don't let it be? A lot of the fans don't let 1985 be. They don't let the old school be. They don't let Ditka be. And I love Mike Ditka, but he's 81, 82, something like that. He's going to go himself. 1985 Bears, Steve McMichael has ALS. He's going down fast, and I don't like saying it, but it's true. Dave Durson passed 10 years ago now. He's gone. Gone. Think of this for a second. Everybody else is limping. Jim McMahon has head problems, CTE. When he's gone, he wants his brain to go to Boston to go check on it. That's what he wants. He has said that 1,000 times. All the 1985 Bears are in your memory, but you won't let them go. And which means you won't let the past go. And then finally, the Bears have a chance to go to Arlington Park and get a brand spanking new flashy $2 to $3 billion stadium, just like every other team in the league is starting to do. Heck, Buffalo just set one up for about 2027 when they're going to get theirs. They just set one up. Buffalo. And they love their stadium, and their fans love them. Their fans just accepted 10,000 less seats and more personal seat licenses and more suites so they can go over there and see a brand spanking new stadium. And yet, Bears fans fight this. They fight the idea of a dome or a retractable roof. They fight this so they can keep the past. This is the thing for the Bears. The Bears are going to get nowhere until they move to the future. Nice and flashy. And yes, Justin Fields is the future, but they need a flashy coach. They need a better coach. They need a coach that will know what to do with him. Otherwise, it's going to be the same old stuff. This is the Pundit Point for September 9th.